Caleb and Marshall, they're down on the field at Great American Ballpark. Guys, we saw a little bit ago Jonathan India on the field warming up.
Yeah, they went through some fielding practice. Now some Reds players going through batting practice. Will Benson warming up right now, Marshall.
As starting center fielder Will Benson. Why don't we take a little look at him? Benson came onto the scene last year after not living up to the hype as a first-round draft pick to Cleveland. Gets a rebirth as a Cincinnati Red. He was huge last year. You see the commercial of him getting so excited after hitting a walk-off home run last season.
What a moment.
Benson, everyone talks about Ellie De La Cruz as this five-tool player. Benson, Caleb and I were talking, might be the best athlete on this team.
Yeah, if you talk about overall, just athletic prowess overall, he might be number one.
Incredible high school basketball player as well. And the thing with Will, if the Reds are going to have a good year this year, they're going to need him. And now, speaking of Cincinnati people, right up, we have Luke Maley, Covington Catholic's own. Also another guy who had a huge year for the Reds last season. He gets into the cage. He is not starting today. Tyler Stevenson is the starting catcher, but Luke Maley, he told us he grew up going to opening day with his family, and the fact that he gets to have his second Reds opening day just means the world to him.
Yeah, what a special thing for him to be able to be out here on the field. No, he's not starting. And again, we talk about depth on the field. Important to have that depth at the catcher position, even though Tyler Stevenson might play more of a primarily catcher role. Won't have to be as much of a utility player this season for the Reds.
And the biggest pop we'll see this season, hopefully, from this man, first baseman, another youngster, Christian Encarnacion Strand, commonly known as CES. He dropped the Strand in his jersey this season, just Encarnacion, I believe. And CES, man, can he hurt a baseball.
Yeah, so with Joey Votto, leaving this past offseason, Christian Encarnacion Strand is going to be your first baseman for the Cincinnati Reds. Get used to seeing him there. He is an up-and-coming star in this league. You talked about the pop. If you're betting on a guy to hit a home run for the Reds, he's probably your one.
If there's one player in the home run derby for the Reds, I would put my money that it would be Christian Encarnacion Strand.
All right, take a look at this. It's the odds this season for total wins for each of the 5 teams in the NL Central. And I don't show you this so you can look at it and say, oh, man, I thought the Reds were supposed to be good this year. They're in third place on this list. Look how close it is, and really top to bottom. The Cubs, the over-under, these are Vegas odds. The source is Caesar Sportsbook. The Cubs, over-under for wins this season, 85. At the bottom of the division, the Pirates at 75. So all 5 teams, if you look at Vegas and you're looking at the odds, all 5 teams with over-unders within 10 wins of each other.
Yeah, but don't take this too much to heart. Last year, the Reds were expected to have 66 wins, and they went on to have 82, missing the playoffs by just 2 games. So this Reds team, anything can happen, and a lot of it will be that the fact that they signed so many infielders, including re-signing the man up in the batting cage right now, Jonathan India.
Yeah.
He's going to get the start at second base, and he was really going to transition this season to playing more positions besides second base. He's worked out in the outfield. He's worked out at first base. Designated hitter's another spot we might see him this season, but with Matt McClain's injury, he's going to be the main second baseman again. Now up is catcher Tyler Stevenson. He last year there was talk about him playing multiple positions. Stevenson now will be the everyday catcher for the Reds. He's batting 9th today, and a big year for him ahead is what he's hoping for.
Yeah, you mentioned Jonathan India, right? And he's one of the more interesting storylines heading into this season because obviously Matt McClain could miss a good chunk of the season or a majority of the season. Jonathan India is going to be called upon to step in and play his familiar role at second base.